and you still look as though you've eaten. So what were you eating during this time period?
Wow, that sounds really upsetting. Living in those conditions must have been terrible for the children and dogs. It's definitely something that would make people feel strong.
Had to consider eating food with gnats, roaches, and lice.
That sounds like a very intense moment in the courtroom, with a clear outcome.
Relations with your attorney, did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. The court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Explain.
Well, at the time when I had my house, my girlfriend and my kids, I had a car at the time, but somebody had hit it.
Wow, it sounds like the judge had a very clear opinion about the situation. The things you described sound pretty tough.
I don't know.
What does that have to do with having dirty dishes? So what does that have to do with you not having a vehicle?
Well, at the time I couldn't go to work at the time, so
why can't you clean the inside of the house?
Yeah, because I wasn't able to pay the trash services at the time. So, and where I lived, there was no lights or there was no bus stations within like a 5-6 hour walk. So,
what does that have to do with not putting food in the trash can when it's done?
There was food in the house.
Yeah, but it had gnats and roaches and lice on it. Were you eating that?
No, I wasn't. Nor the kid wasn't either. So
you just laying out food with roaches, rats, and lice, and everything else going on? And then the dogs are starving, and they immediately come out, and they're eating roach-infested, lice-infested, gnat-infested food. How are people living this way?
No, actually, the dogs were mine. They were my brother-in-law's, but he had left them there, so I had told him to take them away.
So why didn't you call animal control?
But they wanted to charge me like $300 just to take them. Mm-hmm. At the time, I wasn't making any money.
So again, let's get back to the point. Why are you not cleaning up? And hopefully, are these children still in the care of the mother who was living with him?
CPS has them with other people.
All right. So I still don't understand why you're taking on dogs that you can't afford, and then you're not cleaning your house.
So right now, the kids are with the mom right now.
That's not what I was told by CPS this morning.
All right. So they're telling me that they're not with the mother. They don't need to be with the mother, because I don't understand, regardless of not having money or having money, I don't understand how you have life. You should not have any children in your life. You can't take care of any children.
Yes, sure.
So when's the last time you were employed?
It was like before, I've been here for 4 months.
It sounds like a very serious situation with a lot of conditions in place for the defendant. The judge made it very clear the need for significant changes.
So it's been like 4 months, 5-6 months ago. Yes.
And what were you eating?
What was I eating?
Yeah, doing this food.
Still at the house?
No, I mean, I know you were eating something, because this happened May 2022, May 22nd, 2025. And you still look as though you've eaten. So what were you eating during this time period while your children had to consider eating food with gnats, roaches, and lice?
Like this time period when I was locked up? Or
no, the time period when there was roaches and gnats in their food. What were you eating? Going out to eat?
No.
Fast food?
No.
Then what were you eating? Because I don't think you were.
We weren't eating roaches or gnats. No.
So what were you eating?
We're eating the food stamps that my girl had got, or every month that she would get.
From what? From
kids and her.
For government assistance?
You know.
So here she is getting government assistance, and you're in the house, and you're probably not even supposed to be there because that's supposed to be for her. All right. This is what the court, and I will tell you, I'm going to follow this agreement. The only reason why I'm following this agreement, because somebody is going to feel as though you're a good catch. And if I were to send you just to 2 years in the state jail facility, you would be out in 2 years, ready to continue being fruitful and multiplying. And I'm not going to allow that. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm finding you guilty. I'm going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 5 years. There's a $1,500 fine that will be probated. Were there parental rights terminated, or what's going on with the case?
I don't think that they were terminated by CPS. The children, first now, according to what I was told this morning, are still with the original people that they were given that you read in the report that day. And neither this defendant nor his wife, girlfriend, whoever she is, should have any contact with the children for the time being until CPS determines otherwise.
All right. So I'm going to have to help CPS out a little bit. There's to be no contact. There's to be no residing in any home. There's to be no contact with the following: Miguel Madrigal. And is that Junior?
Yes.
Stephanie Madrigal. Layla Madrigal. Juan Madrigal. Oh, just 1 second. And is Megan Trevino, is that the mother?
Yes, sure.
All right. And no contact with Megan Trevino. There's going to be proof of employment within 30 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. 200 hours of community service restitution. How old are you?
27.
All right. I don't know if parenting classes will help him because
Understood.
probation. Is there some kind of class that can tell people you need to clean your house? Is that a part of the life skills? All right. 100 hours of community service restitution will be deducted with the life skills course. Another 100 hours will be deducted upon completion of parenting classes. How far did you go in school?
Only 11th grade.
All right. And I'm going to order you obtain your GED or either some type of trade school certification. And so hopefully that can help him get on track and not have this happen anymore. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Probation, is there anything else? Thank you. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Is there anything else you need from the court?
Right now.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, here's the thing. We can go off the record. I know you probably think that mean old judge, but the problem is when you have children, they cannot protect themselves. The ages of your children, they can't clean that house themselves. And what I can tell you, I've never had lice before, right? But anytime when you even just hear lice or see a photo of somebody who has lice, you'll start scratching your scalp. And can you imagine how that is? All the little bugs are just crawling around in their hair and there's nothing they can do about it. And then they're falling off and dropping everywhere. And based upon what I read in the stipulations, that's what was happening. It was so bad that the bugs were dropping off and they're sharing, and you're not helping. So you're going to have to do better. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.